Howdy folks, AJ coming at you again, your resident vintage gamer, and thought I'd do a little compilation video today of just some of the stuff that's been going on. I've been really busy, so I haven't been doing a lot of videos. Been doing a lot of real life stuff. Haven't had a lot of time for gaming and stuff. But that's quickly going to change. I got most of that stuff taken care of, and I'll be able to relax a little bit and get back into some gaming and everything. So I was out and about yesterday, and I thought I actually went into a GameStop, and I don't go into GameStop very often, but I'd been wanting to get a golf game and I have a PS3, so I didn't feel like forking out $60 for the latest version of Tiger Woods, so I got last year's Tiger Woods PGA Tour 13, and I bought it new, but it was only $30. And this one is Move for the PS Move compatible, where you can use the controller to actually do your actual swing and all that stuff. And I haven't tried it with that yet. I was just doing it with the regular controller. And I'm a PC gamer, and I found this for me to get used to it, because I don't play a lot of console games. It took me a while to figure out the controls and everything like that. And the only complaint that I have is, I guess they assume that the people that are going to buy this product are people that have bought at least some of the 12 previous versions of it, and they pretty much have an idea of how the controls work and everything. Because what I was expecting at least some type of a tutorial, if you've never, to introduce you on how the controls work and all that, and kind of walk you through it and all that stuff. There's nothing like that. So, but I figured it out. It would have been nice to have a tutorial. So that's my only comment, is that if I play a game on the PC, almost every single, no matter what type of game it is, there's almost always a tutorial. So that if you're new to the franchise, if it's a brand new game that's out on them, that no one's, that in that interface has never been used before, there's always a tutorial for it to help you get used to it and everything. So that was my only comment. And that McElroy kicked my ass, of course, because I was just learning how to play the game. So anyway, yeah, it was kind of fun. And at least now if I feel like just sitting down and relaxing and having a golf game, I've got something to do it with. On the gaming news standpoint, there was a picture that was released by Sony, the Sony president, Smedley, today for Everquest Next, which is going to be, you had EverQuest, EverQuest 2, and then the next one they're calling, at least for now, they're calling it EverQuest Next. There'll probably be an actual title for it, at some point, but that's the working title right now. And he released a screenshot and of some armor and so forth. And apparently, it got people all kind of excited and everything. It didn't look anything spectacular to me. I mean, it looked like armor, and but it got a lot of people excited and everything, and the buzz for it went way up. So I know that E3 is coming up, and then Sony Live, their Sony convention for their online, for their MMOs and stuff like that, is going to be taking place in Las Vegas after E3. So I expect some more announcements, and maybe even some gameplay footage and so forth. A trailer maybe for the EverQuest Next at either E3 or the other one, or both. So I'm kind of excited for it, because I've always liked the EverQuest franchise, and I think that they're really, at least they're saying that they're pulling out all the stops for it. So got my fingers crossed. Hopefully it'll be a revolutionary title. That's what I'm hoping for. And then I kind of got out of the habit of doing this with my videos. When I first started this channel, I said, when I do these videos, I'm going to try to show an item out of my collection, my gaming collection, at some point in the video or at the end of the video. And I was doing that for quite a while, and then I kind of got out of the habit of it. I want to get back into that. So I thought that, and just at random, I saw this, so I thought I'd show this one. This was back in the days of Dungeons and Dragons and everything. TSR, same people that made Dungeons and Dragons right here. They actually put out an Indiana Jones role-playing game, paper and pencil role-playing game, and that's what this is here. I don't know how well it did, but these are collectible now. A lot of people that are just Indiana Jones fans that want to collect everything Indiana Jones, they're looking for these, of course, and everything. And basically, what it was is you had your basic rule book in here, and inside it has an introductory module or adventure, they call it, included in the book and everything. And it allows you to. There's quite a bit of artwork and everything, and photos from the movies and stuff like that in there, and it allows you to play as Indiana Jones, or if you wanted to play as Marion or Short Round, or whatever character. There's ways to do that, and then of course you had the referee's screen that has some artwork and stuff on it, and then you got your tables and stuff on the inside, which for most role-playing games that was pretty standard. And then they had you had a sheet, a little book that has all the different stats for all the characters and so forth in there, and it even came with some cardboard cutout map pieces and things like that, and then little to represent people and everything. You got little cutouts here, and of course you with every game you get a map. I believe this is a map. Oh yeah, that's kind of a neat map of the world, Indiana Jones style. If you remember from the movies when they showed his airplane, traveling all around. That's the old school map there that they've got. And they also had a few modules that they did release for the game afterwards. I only have one of them. I have IJ2 here, Indiana Jones 2, and this one I bought this one specifically at the time because this was the Raiders of the Lost Ark adventure pack, and I definitely figured if I'm going to get the game, I want to have the Raiders of the Lost Ark one, the module for it. And the way that this role-playing game played was a little different than other RPGs, because they did it in, I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but they did it in episodes, kind of like chapters, as is how the adventure would go. It would flow like chapters of a movie, which would be appropriate for the Indiana Jones franchise. So anyway, for those of you that never heard of it and are Indiana Jones fans, it's out there. If you can do the eBay thing and all that. And for those that did play it way back in the day, it's a little blast from the past for you. So thought that would be fun to show that. And I think until next time, that'll do it. We will catch you guys on the flip side.